Is there something that you're being called to do, but you aren't doing it because you feel afraid, it seems too hard or too big? That's the beauty of our visions. They're not supposed to feel possible. They're supposed to feel impossible because they're helping us learn, they're helping us grow, they're helping us expand our point of view and discover more of who we are, what we can have, experience, and do. The thing is, a lot of people give up too soon. They don't see something happening and they give up, or they hit an obstacle and they give up, or something doesn't go their way and they give up. And the thing is, you got to be all in to win, because you're going to hit obstacles, you're going to hit challenges, you're going to hit up against your old beliefs that are going to want to pull you back down. You're not going to want to change. That's the biggest thing for a lot of people. They don't want to change. They don't want to stay with what's familiar because it's what's known. But are you really happy? You might be, but there's so much more to discover about yourself, about this reality, about things, about people, about places, about everything. This is an abundant universe. I know I used to stay really small. In fact, I hid from the world. I hid inside. I had so much fear of being seen. I have so much fear of being heard because of the messages that I received when I was younger. Everything I did was wrong, bad, and stupid, and I eventually just caved in, and I said, you know what, I can't be me, so why even live? I had many suicide attempts. I was in hospitals and treatment centers for 23 years, you name it. It was just a way that I was trying to hide and run away from myself, until I started embracing myself and loving myself. And do I have challenges today? Yes, I have challenges today. Do I work through them? Yes. Anytime I feel an uncomfortable feeling, I sit with that feeling. I sit with myself. I ask that feeling, where is it coming from? Because so many times when we're uncomfortable, that means that we're out of alignment with our truth. It's just something that's coming up for us to look at, to love, to embrace. It's a part of us that's saying, hey, I'm scared. Just love me. Just love me. When we learn how to love ourselves, when we learn how to be with ourselves in loving ways, when we actually learn that everything along our journey is about growth, it's about learning, it's about expanding, it's about healing. So many times we don't want to go into that because it's scary, and I get it. I've been scared many times, but I went into it anyway. There's things that I didn't want to see that wasn't so bad when I looked at it. It was only the judgments that I had against myself. But when I looked at my stuff with compassion, when I looked at the things that I went through with compassion, when I looked into that little girl's eyes who was so fearful because of the things she was told when she was little, and I just held her and I told her everything's going to be okay, that I'm here now to take care of her, my whole body relaxed. I was tense for over 40 years. I was anxious. I was in fear. I was like all these things because I wasn't allowed to be me. I wasn't allowed to be seen. I wasn't allowed to be heard. How can anybody live with those beliefs going on inside? We can't. It's hard to live. And if this is you, if you're struggling with this today, I invite you to take baby steps, to be gentle with yourself, to be easy with yourself, to become a compassionate observer of yourself, to comfort that little child in you that's just saying, please love me. I just want to be accepted and loved. And that doesn't come from the outside, because everybody has their stuff. If we look to everybody else to take care of us, that's like saying, hey, you know what, I got this baby, but you take care of it because I don't have time to take care of it. You feed it, you love it, you do this, you do that. But no, this little baby just wants you. Your inner child wants you. It wants your love, it wants your attention, it wants your appreciation, it wants to be unconditionally loved. And that's what we're wanting from others. But if we're not giving it to ourselves, it doesn't matter what comes from others. The most important relationship we have is with ourselves. And if you believe in God, with God's force loving energy. And that for me has gotten me to where I'm at today, from self-hatred, self-abuse, into self-love. And if you want this, you can have it too. It's a process. It's not an overnight experience. Everybody wants a quick fix. We want it now. We want to feel better now. We take a pill. We take an antidepressant. We take even CBD oil today. And there's nothing wrong with any of that. The thing is, if we're doing it to escape ourselves, we're never going to understand what's actually going on deep inside that's creating our symptoms, that's creating our anxiety, that's creating our depression, that's creating our addictions, that's creating our illness. We need to go within. And if we're masking that feeling is golden. That feeling is our treasure. That feeling is going to take us to the source of what we're dealing with. And in order for us to really heal, we need to go to that source and shift that energy in a way where we are free today. We're free to express. We're free to shine. We're free to radiate. We're free to love. We're free to be who we are created to be. And this is possible for you. If I can do it, you can too. I believe in you, and I love